Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Two behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant-Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Maryland Terrapins offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. He had 9 catches in their victory last time out. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
You know, what's interesting is you look at the win streak this team is on. You took a look at the offense, especially on film. The tight end is the guy that really stands out. And he's such a unique tool. He's so versatile, and he's got tremendous athletic ability. And the quarterback is throwing it to him more and more, and that's going to continue. He told us coming into this game, I'm looking one place early in each progression. It's to find my big fella, because he's the one right now paying it off for our offense.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and a nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Washington. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man. You can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Russell. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully
can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Keelan Russell swings it out to the flat, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Now on 1st down from the 30. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Russell. Quarterback now breaking the field. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get.
Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Running inside, it's Howard. There he goes. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it. There's some room. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Takes the easy completion. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Terrapins are flying down the field. To the air, it's Washington. Rushes on him. Unleashes one. It's complete. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it. I attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Looking to buy time. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Tide ready to roll on offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Throwing Russell. Makes the grab. It's Jenkins. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Fourth down, Russell. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. Lowers those pads. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And there you see his playmaking ability, man. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Fires to the tight end. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. They They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pressure coming, trying to get away. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Maryland! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point.
Don't forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally, offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply, we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Russell fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Terrapins. Things going on offense as they come onto the field. They even things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out, and a chance to go on top with this drive. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quickly out to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. The sure hands, it's Edwards. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit, and they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy keep this drive alive. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. The option, the keeper. Maybe got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown time! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense.
Oh, they block it. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Hand off to the single back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Bringing the heat. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Tide crowd roaring noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got a little time to work with to try to add to this lead. Keelan Russell. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up?
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
And they head to the locker room now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports
I like the
College
interface
Football
part
Update Show.
Cam Cook there.
Kick things
This just
off
looks
with
cool,
Arkansas,
and I think after a couple
taking
of
on
years,
the
when I've got
5 team,
players that
the
I've
South Carolina Gamecocks.
Otherwise, not seeing a ton of movement. We're now into 2nd for Marquez Dyson. And he's already got an offer from Syracuse. Now, can we see what
And
their
now over to your
PL
game at
offer
Bryant Denny
was?
Stadium.
Not sure
And
there's
these
a
two
way. You
defensive
just
game
gotta
plans
be
have been
competitive.
shredded
And I
a
wonder
long
if
time
they
ago.
offer
Feels like it's
like
just
an
hang
NIL
on and hope for a
amount
tip
if
or overthrow,
that
or
changes
maybe a
the
fumble from
expectation.
these
We'll
QBs.
offer the 85.
Elite passers and
Suppose we
dynamic
could up
rushers.
it. You can almost
Used to
edit the
be you had to stop
scholarships.
one or the
But given
other.
he already
Here
has
in the
an
second
offer,
half, the challenge will again be twofold. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant Denny Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown,
Calling
Kevin.
GameStop to see if the warranty covers the stick drift.
Where you can point
The Terrapins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Checking in with the Maryland head coach coming out of the...
Hi, my name's Karen. I had bought a PS5 Pro there. Sorry, that's my dog. I got a PS5 Pro there like maybe a month or two ago.
Yes, sir.
I was just wondering, because I got the warranty with it, that doesn't cover the controller at all, right?
It is.
It does? It's like, it's not broken. It's just got like stick drift on the left stick. Should I bring it in, see if there's anything we do, or am I probably just buying a new controller?
Well, if the joystick itself has like drifts there, like there's not much you can do about it. You could just potentially purchase a new controller.
Okay.
But I could potentially check it out on my device and see like if it picks it up, then I can potentially like help you out, boss.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to buy a new controller either way. If it's no, I just wanted to see if the warranty covered anything. Yeah, I'll bring it in, see if anything. If not, that's okay. I'll just buy it.
The warranty mainly covers the console itself.
I figured I'd just check. Okay, cool. Y'all close at 9, right? Okay, cool. I'll be in there before 9. Don't worry. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, have a good one. Bye-bye. He's okay. I don't care if he barks on the thing.
This
I just
team
wanted
has
to,
had some
like-
positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Throwing Russell. Here's the heat. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Yeah, it's the controller for sure.
He's got it.
Dang, dude, that's like a brand new controller too, right?
Why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little
Sorry,
bit
Uber.
to help out the O. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Got a man, it's Howard. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Like the good thing, like it still works for regular games. It's just like it's not going to work for games where I need like not left stick drift, you know.
It's those defensive tackles and those.
And I think I just fixed this controller.
They got to get those guys and get some movement.
Yeah, it doesn't have the gap anymore.
And the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually.
Is it still okay if I buy a new one?
He's got enough. And
Then we'll have 3 controllers.
Nice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
3.
The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Finds the tight end. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Washington. Oh, they're after him. Chuck it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Under fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Terrapins! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Russell. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Keeps it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the...
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Snapping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced the negative play. Now setting up 4th down.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Maryland has the ball back.
Thank you.
Terrapin offense ready to go. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion now.
Why are you going over here? Dum-dum. Go him up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Washington. Finds his big tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Wants to throw it again. Takes a hit as he fires. Tight end getting vertical. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Flips it out on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part, probably the hardest too, getting him on the ground.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Caught. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. And the Terrapins will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the plane. Touchdown, Maryland! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Makes his man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Keelan Russell fires on the move. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team.
We don't want to be in too much. 3rd and obvious passing situation. Got some receivers starting off hot, though. Hawkins as well, hyped up for his debut in West Virginia. To the outside, offset, and incomplete. Tight end Josh Sapp had a chance for it. So, what to do offensively? A 3-and-out begins our year. And Brian Hansen, punter, boots it away. Coastal up at their own team.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Coastal starts with the run. They'll get to the edge and pick up a big gain. Across the right down to the 45, 26 yards for Dominic
downfield. It's Washington.
Trying to get this defense situated. Run into the right. Big block. Swinging nicely into the secondary. One player I want to keep an eye on here, Ezekiel Durham Campbell, transferred from Coastal Carolina to West Virginia. He's got a TFL on the bubble screen. That's Kamari Wilson, number 8. He's going to have to fix as much as possible for him. He's playing here over the slot. 2nd down, 14. Pitch made in the middle of the field.
He had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended
target. Could be 4-down territory here for the Johnson clears. That won't be necessary. Made the big touchdown saving tackle made. This run defense looks atrocious.
Gotta get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down.
Running. Bill, there we go. Good stop. Number 40, that Jason Hall Jr.
Stay aggressive.
I want to see this first drive end in 6. Coastal, 3rd and 4.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short.
We were getting the pass. What a drive for nicely.
Decide to punt it away.
Yeah, my expectations of the defense here in season 1 aren't very high.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And a huge thank you.
We got our primary return taking it to the 27. That's cornerback Keyshawn Robinson. A little bit better return ratings than Teron Francis. 7-0 hold. Get drive number 2 underway. Strong in motion. And he's going to get brought down now for a loss on first down.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Hawkins now back to pass. And that's going to be a catch and a first down. This time Stat don't haul it in.
But a good gain on that play.
Fresh set for Hawkins and West Virginia. Cook sweeps outside. Takes the
Trailing right now, you got him.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
20-yard gain.
Bounced right back to them.
That motions and
that easily could have
again
ended
on the
up
carry.
in the hands of the
We get
defense.
5.
You have got to do a better job.
Got a
of ball
couple
security.
power backs we're going to use to spell Cook, but the freshman Amari Latimer is in right now.
Russell from the gun on third down.
Get him some experience.
Good timing on the quick
sack.
That's a kind
And
of
he's
way
going
that
to follow
can really
Sack.
get
Pushed
you
it
going
into
if
the
they have a first down at the 43.
Empty look now for Hawkins. We got Cook slot to the right. We're going to shift the look.
Keeps it on first
You can
down.
set these shifts before the snap. It's kind of
Pick
cool.
up of 5. It's
Now we got motion, and that is Teron Francis.
That's
He's
what I
getting
love
to
about
the
QB
end.
run game in
Francis
this
to the 10.
offense is it just keeps these
Good to
defenses
go.
off balance. We're going to see a lot of running
They're going
backs
to change
doing their
here.
work
We're going in
tackles this
from
game
the
as well, but
9.
you see how
Hawkins
mixing in the quarterback
stepping up
run
to
too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
touchdown.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the
And
second
Michael
half.
Hawkins
It's first
has
and
his
10.
first West Virginia
Gets
touchdown
the back
score.
moving. Throwing Russell.
I never
Caught in the
intended to
backfield.
pass the
It's
ball on
Edwards.
that play. It was QB
Just
draw
a
without
quick
it being
rhythm
called.
throw there and really good use of the tight end.
And now they're trying to avoid getting gashed on the ground like that first possession.
Get the easy game. Don't take a shot
Postal
down
at
the
the
field all the
22.
time.
It's a
Take
quick
those shots
throw
later.
on a screen.
Take those easy,
Oh,
wide
come
open
on.
opportunities
Big
to
whip
get some
out there in
positive chunks.
space by number
After the
1,
incomplete
Jameer
pass, there
Latimer.
is a player still
Gotta get
down,
used
and
to
they'll
some
come
new
out to check
controls.
on
All my
him.
muscle memory
That's the
is
junior
letting me
offensive
down right
lineman that
now.
they're counting on.
Here's
We hope he
nice
can
reads.
return
I
to
mean,
play
that
soon.
6, it's still
They're
not what we're
looking at
looking
a
for. He's at
third down and
74
short from
already.
the 33.
I'm quite used to these 3-3-5 base
Scanning the
defense.
field, it's
Second
Russell.
down,
Skips
sweeping,
away from pressure.
good
He's going to
tackle.
run it.
Kamari
Oh,
Wilson.
he's got some space.
And he's
Quarterback
down.
slides,
Don't
and
tell me
that
that.
is a punch to the
That's our
gut to
star
any
safety.
defense to let a quarterback get
Risk
out
of
and move the
injury
sticks
looks to
there.
be high on Kamari Wilson.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up.
So
You want
Matt
to bring
Steen
some
gets the
pressure,
deep
but you
safety,
see
and
the
I
other
think
side of
Wilson's
that
off
coin.
the
You bring
field on the
pressure, he
slant.
sees it, he can run,
Conversion.
get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison.
Draw
Too soft,
play, up the
too
middle.
laid back. He runs it and takes
Oh,
off.
no.
Too much pressure, he can run it and run
Durham
away
Campbell
from guys and
shaking
take
up
off. So
after that.
nice third down conversion by the quarterback.
So we're not going to rush Wilson back in. And now we've got Ezekiel Durham Campbell with a foot contusion. And we're going to take him off the field.
Nose for the goal.
The depth of our roster is going to be tested here defensively. The rain seems to be picking up, is it not? 3rd and 7. But ripped
He'll
up
pull it
before
on the
he
read.
can get there.
He barges
We'll
his
get
way
off the
into the
field.
end zone for the 2, and we are locked
Dan
up. here on
Cook
the
getting
40.
out rushed so far 1 quarter into the game. Got some work to do. And now here's one of
And
our
it'll come out
pistol
to the
looks
25.
that we've got
No
in.
attempt at a return.
With a couple tight ends on the right side, and Amari Latimer
Here comes
checks
the
in.
Maryland
He's going
offense
to
back
fall
onto the
ahead
field.
with no
Tie
gain.
game, 4th quarter.
I've experimented
Plenty of
most
time
with
to
the
work with.
pistol back in
Exactly where
NCAA
you want to be
14,
in
so I'm
this
sure there's a lot. If I go through more and take a look at what's in this game, I'm sure I'll figure out some cool stuff to add to our playbook. Hawkins, 3rd and 8, got him on the move, rolling,
Leaves him still sitting at their own 20.
Bring
Finding some
strong.
room. These
Transfer
little
from
gains
USC.
can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
On the 35, design,
It's got to feel good
down
as
goes
an
Hawkins.
offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off,
Second
get
down
a
and
push up front,
13,
go get
Hawkins
positive.
rolling to the right. He's going to launch it
Third down as the
down.
crowd gets behind this defense. A designed run for the quarterback.
He's out of the pocket.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down.
Sometimes you got to let it fly, and Michael Hawkins is off to a pretty good start. 42 yards on that connection. Strong's a big body receiver. We're going to have to give him some chances when we need to play.
Guys, here comes that Alabama
It's a
offense onto
give.
the field. About 4 minutes left, and it
Ahead,
has
we'll get
been
5.
an all-out battle. The winner very likely
Right Right
will
back to
find
Cam
itself
Cook,
ranked next week.
sprinting up the middle for first
They
down.
go play action with Russell. Caught over the middle.
Snap
It's
strong.
Meadows.
And three
How fast is this tight end?
Inside the touchdown.
By the way, my injury slider, I think, is the 35. I forget if it's 10 by default in Dynasty. It is something I'll keep an eye on. Hawkins back to pass on first down. Complete. Touchdown. Curran completes it.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the...
Now his first touchdown pass as the freshman gives the Mountaineers the lead. It's all been pretty minor injuries so far, but obviously when you see so many happen there close together, something to keep an eye on. Missouri State's currently beating
Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down, they kept chopping wood, they found a rhythm, and in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
There's number 95.
The Terrapins will get things
Coastal
going
at their
on
own
offense as they come onto
14,
the field.
almost had off
Around 4 minutes
offside.
to
Big
play.
running
Tight
lane.
game
Nice.
here. Very likely a spot in the top 25 at stake.
Roquan Barber. Touchdown to Peters quarterback. Throwing over the
Good
middle.
ball, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
On second and inches.
About 4 minutes left, and it has been an all-out battle. The winner very likely will find itself ranked next week.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a
Bring a
catch,
receiver into the
make sure
backfield
he
and hand it to him. He's
physicality,
flying.
using your
Moving
pads,
inside the
running
30.
through him. And guess
Number
what?
1,
Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends. And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle.
Makes a grab and room to run. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Right through the middle that
Most
time.
important part of a clutch drive.
And it
Piece
was our
together
top
some
defensive
first downs,
tackle,
get in
number
position,
93,
and here they are on
Nate
first and 10.
Gabriel.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Washington. Makes the catch, it's Fleming. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And that's a teach tape on third down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being back, understanding.
Yay, bing
I'm
out.
going to throw it short, man. I'm going to break on the football. Go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man? You make sure that they feel it. That's a great job by this defense. Being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
Down in possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. The sweet feet buy a little time.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. We get a timeout.
This is going to be Darian
Wilson
checking into the game for the first time.
They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this
down
final
from the 19.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Little stutter snap that takes it across the 10.
And they're able to get him on the ground. Maryland uses its second timeout.
All over the receiver.
They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
Third and goal now for Hawkins. Pressure coming off the edge. And
wide receiver comes in motion. Russell on play action. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night
here in the first half.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, he goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20.
He's tackled by
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? To the air. It's Washington.
Option.
Makes the catch. It's Fleming. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in the groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
I just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Looking for more room. And what a big play here in the return. Takes it back inside the 25.